bring the arms up to the sky and exhale, release hands down to the earth. Inhale, take the arms up and exhale, release hands down to the earth. Let's interlace the fingers and extend away from the body horizontally and curve the spine. Lift the arms up to the sky, straighten the back. And leaning over to the left, opening up that side flank. Back through center. Let's lean to the right. Beautiful. And exhaling, bring the arms down to the mat, coming forward. Taking that nice cow position. And inhale for me, bring the arched back up and reversing back into cow, exhaling. Bringing that center spine up to the sky and release back down. And again, stretching up, arching the back and exhaling back to our center. Tuck the toes under, lifting the bum up to downward facing dog. And we can start to pedal the feet, alternating, little bend in the knees. Finding that extra stretch. Now lifting the heels up and release back down, lifting the heels up and coming forward into that plank position and returning back to downward dog. Heels up, heels down and into plank. Downward facing dog, heels up, into plank and release back down. Into downward facing dog, heels up and down and into plank. Releasing the knees down to the mat, little bend, and we'll lift or straighten, extend in the legs again to that plank position. Holding the plank. That's it, just a little more, and release the knees down to the mat. Let your toes uncurl and bring that right hand right up to the sky and release under the left arm. Beautiful, bringing that arm back up to the sky, opening up the chest and into that position and up again on the opposite side, threading the needle through and resting. Inhale and exhale. And let's bring that arm right back up to the sky and back down into that central position, tucking the toes under. Let's lift up to downward facing dog and slowly walk the hands back to the feet, uncurling the spine, standing up straight, lifting the arms up. Inhale and exhale, release the hands down. Okay, coming into a beautiful squat here. So dropping the hips back, bending the knees, align the hands where they're feeling comfortable in the front, and we're coming down and up and down and up. That's it. Down and up. Good. You're doing great. Beautiful. So we're going to come down for a little bounce or pulse. Keep it up. That's it. Pulsing. And then we're going to step out and then back in. So 4 steps altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going again, but this time we'll use the arms out and in. As we step out, the arms come out, and as we step in, the arms come in. That's it, good. Bring the arms out and engage the back, just like we're engaging core, glutes and quads. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in, out, in, out, in. Beautiful. Come down for a squat. Up and back down, up and back down. Squat and lift in the heels. Squat and little pulses. That's it. Little rest, inhale and exhale. Taking the arms up, exhale down. Dropping the chin to the chest, rolling the spine down to the earth, walking the hands out to that beautiful plank position. Bring the knees down to the earth, untuck the toes. Soften all the way down to the earth into baby cobra and release back down. Inhale and exhale. Draw the hips back. Coming back onto the bum, onto the back of the body. Just tucking my hands under my knees and then rolling back ever so gently, releasing the legs right out. Hands are relaxed. Bringing the core to the spine, knees up to 90 degrees. And we're extending right side, back. And now left side extended and back. You can brace your body with your hands just flat out onto the earth while the legs are going. Extend the left and extend the right. Sorry, out, in and switch. Out and then a little clap. Little clap. That's it. Shifting and then touching the hands between the knees and the thighs. And touch. Switch and touch. Switch. Let's take the feet back down to the mat and just take a moment to breathe. Sink into the music, into this space. Into your body. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, release. Lifting the knees up to the heart, little hug in and release back out to 90 degrees. Taking the arms up, we're going to lift from the upper core, touching the calves and release the torso back down. And again. Keep the arms straight. And let's release the legs down. Take a moment to relax. Inhale and exhale, release. Lifting the knees up once again to 90 degrees, taking the hands, hover against your calves, and we're going to crunch again. And release. Bring the knees to heart, circle them if that feels comfortable. And release. close to the glutes, we're going to lift up into bridge. So we're engaging the core, lower core switches on, neutral hips, lifting from the hips up into the core, using glutes, using quads. Drive the movement down into the heels. Up and down, up and down, up, down, up and down. Squeeze at the top and release. Squeeze at the top and release. Okay, squeeze at the top, lift the heels. Drop the heels and release the hips back down. Lift the hips, lift the heels. Feel that extra energy in the calves. Release heels, release hips. Let's lift the knees back up to 90. Hands above the head, crossing over. We're taking another crunch and bringing the hands in between our knees. So we open the knees on the rise of the crunch. Lift and release. Lift, open the knees and release. Lift and hold. Bring the hands behind the head, flex the feet, extend the legs out, and point the toes, release down to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Lift the knees up to 90 degrees again, crossing the opposite side with the hands. Start those crunches again, opening the knees on the lift. Lift and open the knees. Lift, 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 and release. Let's take the legs right up to the sky and opening wide horizontally. Open and close. Open and close. Now, let's change the direction of the open. Right leg to the front, left leg to the back. And switching sides, we're going to take the left leg to the front, right leg to the back. Keep the movement to your limit. Opening horizontally again, out and in, out and in, out, in. Release the feet back down to the earth. Inhale. Lift the knee and slowly roll up. We're going to flip over onto our side. Let's start on the left side. And we're going to tuck our left leg up and under, extend right leg straight out, lift up to the sky and release back down. Lift and release. Lift, release. Lift, release. Up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down. Beautiful. Bend the knees, bring the feet up a little bit closer to 9, so the feet are in 90 degrees. Lift the right leg up to the sky and back down. up and down, up, down, up, down. Good. Up and down. And let's switch over to the opposite side now. So right side down to the mat, little bend in the bottom leg, extending top leg up to the sky, down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down. Tuck those feet in, bring the knees to 90 degrees and lift that upper leg up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Beautiful. Let's come up and swing the legs around. We'll come into that beautiful seated position. So we're sitting on the feet. Let's bring the hips forward. Take that right leg, draw it up in one line in front, using the core. Now bring that knee over the foot, really reaching up to the sky if we can. Inhale and exhale. Let's draw it back, reversing the motion, sliding the foot back under. Hips come back, seated. Lifting once again, drawing left leg up. Good. Drawing forward, leaning over the front leg. Good, and exhale, drawing back. Slide that foot under, release hips back. Once again, hips up, knee up, weight forward, arms up to the sky. And exhale, drawing back to that center position, sliding the foot under the hip, releasing back, seated. Lifting up, draw the knee up to that 90-degree angle, releasing forward, opening up that hip flexor. Exhale, release. Sliding the foot under the hip, release the weight back over the heels. And again, drawing knee up. Over the feet, seated and drawing to the front. Let's come into that cat-cow position. Draw the arch of the back up to the sky and release back down. Inhale, drawing the spine up. Exhale, releasing out. Inhale, up. Exhale, out. Beautiful. Drawing the hips back over the heels, release the hands out in front. Inhale and exhale, drawing the hands down next to the feet and just relax. Let the body melt into the mat.